Blueprints. Look, I was watching RT Games video and I found myself watching the video instead of coding, and I'm like, I need to play this. So we're going to do this. This is a house building puzzle roguelike game. Right now, I'm going to go in with no notes specifically. I want to see how much my brain can figure out, and then I will work my way towards taking notes later when I can be smart. This is very much a game that encourages you to take notes. I love the art style of this already.
Grandnephew discovering the location of the
46th room of my 45 room estate.
The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor.
But that's our objective. The goal of the game is to get to the 46th room. In order to get the house, we need to find room number 46. And this game, I've heard nothing but amazing things. I started watching a video on it and I'm like, I need to play this myself. So here we go. Day 1. Here we are. Open only in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice: do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go to where the path leads, abandon the path, and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert Sinclair. The Mount Holly Blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory logged in your adventure. You can access it at any time by pressing tab. Here's the game. We're here. We have to get to here, and you build the house each day. And there are so many things. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose one footstep. When you no longer have any steps, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Let's build our first room, shall we? Okay. A bedroom, closet, or a hallway. I don't think a dead end for our first room is a good first decision. So I think we should do the bedroom, because then we can gain 2 steps. So we step in, we go down 1, and we go up 2. Chest, the trunk is locked. This is the kind of game where you have to look at everything. Greetings from Reddington. Pointy hands table, paper cranes, the hat's knocked over. Every little thing matters. I think this is Grandma. Room 2. The guest bedroom, pantry, or storeroom. Let's do the storeroom. So this has stuff in it, which is useful. So we have coin, get a key, and we get a gem. Those are the 3 currencies of the game. So now those 50 steps count both ways. So if we go this way, that's another foot down, but we gain 2 for stepping in here. Basically, all of that cost us nothing, but we got 1 of each. You can't go back and forth. Every time you cross a door, it's a step. So that's what we built so far. So we should probably build this way. So next thing, we can get a nook, a corridor, or a hallway. The nook will get a key and it'll turn us upright. So let's push through. We have a little nook. A coupon book. Save 1 coin on each purchase you make in the estate. Okay, so we're saving money now. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, You may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps the most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. This game actually encourages you to write everything down in a notebook. We're going to play today without that, but I am going to order a journal specifically for this game to physically have a journal. And the next time we play this game, we will be writing in that journal, but we're going to go today. Okay. Closets. Oh, all of these are dead ends though. Oh no, all of these. Okay, since all of these are going to have to be dead ends, do we do the guest bedroom or do we get 2 items? Okay, let's do 10 feet. Stop calling them feet. They're steps. Sinclair. Just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. Been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though. I always enjoyed the mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Okay, so something with darts and math and boats and bats and bathrooms and all sorts of things. So we've already backed ourselves into a corner, unfortunately, a little bit. So let's really hope we get something good that can get us around this way, or we're in trouble already. Let's just do the corridor. Corridor is always unlocked. Crowbar, praying hands, hat. Please be something good. Okay. Any of these is a dead end except the pantry. So we have to take the pantry or else we're completely out. Ooh, 4 gold. Banana. Oh, okay. So food is more steps. Please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I should think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Okay. We can only do the West Wing Hall or we're completely boxed in. So we have to do the West Wing Hall. Ooh, note. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Espin, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any may draft something. We can't go through that way because that leads to the storeroom. There's a wall there. Okay. Oh, wait. That's where we are on the grid. So is that a map? That's good to know. Bathroom, which is a dead end. The den, which would be a gem. Or the courtyard, which costs a gem. We have a gem. Let's get another gem because I want to see what gems are. I want to see what you get for a gem. Doesn't look like you get much for a gem. It's just an outside space. Dirt. The parlor, which is a dead end. Closet, which is a dead end. Or the hallway, which will let us continue. Can you like rotate the rooms? Can't. Puzzle piece? But then we're in a dead end. We'd have to come back. Let's do the hallway so we can keep drafting more room. So that's now once again leading down to the storeroom. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Good to know. Oh my goodness, we keep putting ourselves into dead ends here. So the chapel, whenever you go into the chapel, you lose a gold, a bathroom, or a den. We can get our gem back. Let's get our gem back. Where's our gem? Are all the clocks on the same time? They are. Oh, they're all moving. Okay, so they're all just before 10. So I think there is a day-night cycle, or at least you're also timed. So I can't just go for forever. Wait, is that actually the time? That's actually the time. That's what time it is, right? Oh, that's freaky. That's actually what time it is. Oh, that's freaky. That doesn't feel like a coincidence. Nothing in this game is a coincidence. Let's keep going. But that feels intentional. I think that that's intentional. Dining room. Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been achieved. Parlor, which is a dead end, or the closet, which is a dead end. We've built ourselves into a bit of a pickle here, which is not great. Dining room has stuff, so let's go in the dining room. After rank 8 has been achieved, but we don't know what rank 8 is or how to get to rank 8. I keep seeing pawns in rooms. There's one over there. There's one there. Let's go this way. Oh my goodness. Again. Okay, the chapel at least gives us a door up. I don't want to pay taxes to basically have to progress. But we also don't want to go back 1, 2, 3 rooms. That feels annoying. Or you can all have a bathroom. Oh, a coupon book. Wait, that's actually a good point. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. Nope. It does not count as paying. Going to church costs money. There is social commentary to be had there, and I don't know what to make of it. Okay, this has a bishop, which makes sense. So we had pawn, and now we have a bishop in the church. That makes a lot more sense. Now, the parlor, the east wing hall, or the kitchen. I'm gonna put the parlor here. The problem is if we're gonna go down and then go back, it's gonna cost us another gold. Oh, it's gonna cost us another gold anyway. We've messed up a little bit here. Opportunity to earn and spread gold. Oh, it costs 2 gems. Wait, the chapel's a dead end because let's at least get items. A metal detector, greater chance at finding keys and coin, and a gem. It said 2 items. Is the gem an item? I think the gem might be an item. I'm frantically clicking and I'm not finding anything else. Okay, let's go in the parlor. Dear Herbert, it is a great honor receiving invitation to dine in your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of the evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write the particulars of the game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share the guests should they be inclined to play. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only false statements. Only 1 box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. The wind-up key, a component of the parlor game. Oh, boxes. Okay. The statement on the white box is true. There's a second wind-up key in this room. This box and the white box are both empty. Well, let's look around because finding another key feels like it'll be easy enough to identify. I don't see... Is there a wind-up key in here? No. Hi, Grandpa. At least 1 box, which is always a lie, and I guess you need to figure out what the 3rd box is. I think this is false, which means this is false, which means this is true, which means the prize is in here. Hey, we did it! 2 gems. Good job, everybody. All right, so now we have to spend a whole bunch of steps to go this way. Okay, so now we're back at the only other place we can progress. The spare bedroom, the boudoir, or the kitchen. Food for sale, but we don't have a lot of coins. Makes me think we probably won't get a lot. So let's do the boudoir. Ooh. Coin. Oh, that metal. Okay, so the metal detector works great. It just shows you, it full on pops up on screen. Ballet dancer, picture? Christmas tree. Oh, there's a safe right here. I bet you there's something written on that we just can't see. I like turn the light off or something? No. Wait, safe. Found it. Found the safe. The first set of numbers I see, I'll plug in. Can we find rooms that go up, please? Wine cellar, security, or the observatory? Security's the only one who goes up. 1983. Okay, well, we'll go check 1983. It didn't do anything. Okay. Okay, what's happening? Is it recording everything I'm doing? It is. Oh my. That's a lot of rooms. I do feel like a jump scare is imminent too. Oh, that's me. Okay, good to know. I don't see the camera. Oh, that's okay. So it's live. Oh, that's okay. So definitely a hidden camera. Oh, coin. Blue memos equals true. Red memos equals lies. Welcome to Mount Holly Security. Press enter. View estate inventory. All items currently in the house that are yet to be collected. So there's trunk. I think we know where that is. Security doors are doors within the estate can only be unlocked with an electronic key card. Can I turn that off? Low. The security determines the amount of key card security doors. So low. So we turn that off. Sets the default if it loses power. Can we set that to unlocked? Log into network. It was worth a shot. I feel like we needed to try that. I'm gonna just try Christmas. No, okay. We're probably gonna get locked out. I don't wanna risk like causing lockdown or something. That's the idea of that scares me. So I'm gonna just back off of that for a bit. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant entry, but that's false. The red memos are false. Good to know. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live, out, and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. Your attendance will no longer be registered at the morning roll call. It is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. And it does start with an S. It's something with, I think it might be Simon. Simon G? I try Simon G. No. The security door is locked by electronic key card. We cannot progress any further. We have no available doors unless we can find a key card. This is just the memo list. That's some very sketchy looking coffee. It can't be this. No, it can't be that. Look, because it looks like it ends in S-O-N-G. It looks like it ends in S-O-N-G. Kind of, right? Swan song? Okay, if it's swan song, I'm gonna lose it. No shot! Ah! Yes! Okay. I cannot wait. Hold on. That was amazing. Staff services. Special orders? Place a special order. Let's order a sledgehammer. Orders estimated to take 1 to 2. Sure, give me a sledgehammer. View active terminals. None of them. Okay, so I can't access email. Data transfers not currently available. As of November 4th, all work has been suspended at Mount Holly, and all domestic staff have been placed on extended paid leave in accordance with the instructions left by the old man himself. See Mrs. Babbage for more details. I don't think anyone else has access to this network this month except for you, Simon. So if you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you, your friends in faithful service. Oh, that's so sweet. So the password is Swan Song. I just saw song and thought, okay, I can make a Silk Song reference. I thought that would be funny, and it was so close. Oh my god, that's awesome. Cool, we got this. We're done for the day because we can't go anywhere else. So we have to call it a day. We have to be done. So a productive run. Could I use those keys on the trunk? Oh no, I've left. The entire run is ruined. We're gonna have to uninstall the whole game now. The trunk has been left behind. Day 2. Here we go again. Let's see what we get. Breaker box. I want money. I want money first off the bat. So let's just go here and we get our apples. So we get some steps in. So now you see the pantry was over here last time. Now it's on the right. It's different room setup every time. Chapel, guest bedroom, or the hallway. I don't want to make dead ends right away. We've made that mistake. So let's go for hallway. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. But wait, this is a red note, which means this is false. So doors in the west wing are more likely to be open. Okay, so do we go west? Do we try to stay on the west side of the map then? The den helps because it goes north and that gets us a gem. But I want to look and see what we get this way too. We can get 10 steps. 2 items would actually be pretty good. Or we could get the chapel. Let's get some items. A key and a gem. Okay, so it's not actually our time. Oh, okay, so the first time it actually was a coincidence? Oh, that's freaky. Oh, that's a different kind of freaky. That's a spooky kind of freaky. I don't like the fact that the first time we stepped in this room, it was the correct time. Oh, that gives me shivers. I don't like that. Oh, there's a gem. You're right. There's a gem. Give me the gem. Sorry, I'm too spooked. Oh, man. That messes with me. I'm not going to lie. That was actually a coincidence. Ooh, security room. Oh, God. We're in the same problem we were before because the left door in the security room is locked, right? So we need the key card, but we can maybe go out on the right-hand side. Does it still say the same thing? Unless written by hand. Okay, so handwritten notes are okay. So let's go here and change offline mode to unlocked. So now it's low and now it's unlocked. And actually both of these doors are open. So this is actually really good for us. Let's go this way first. Chapel, the spare room, and the observatory. 1 star for each time you drafted the I need to see what this is. So this is kind of meta progression. Wait a second. It's stuck that way. Hold on. Then we go up the stairs and maybe we can get to that wheel. Oh, perfect. Okay, so now it spins over that so we can get us to the correct location now. Now it's pointed outside. Can we look? Oh! Gain 1 gold. That's actually really good. What's this say? The Fixed Stars Constellations by Richard Witt. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that they accompany with the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars in the sky that can be seen at any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. North Stars +1 gold. 2 twins is a couple trunks. The slice is +3 steps. Okay. +1 gem. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Okay. So this is just get to this many keys and you get a bunch of stuff. Dead end rooms are more. That sucks. 12 is awful. Everything is 50% off. Okay. Interesting. The nook, which would point down, which we don't want. The breaker box, which is a dead end, which we don't want. And the passageway, which is actually... Oh, that requires 2 gems. Oh, that hurts. So we have to take the nook or we're gonna have to go down. I want to try something. Oh no, we're poor. Okay. Garage on, dark room on. Okay. So now, we've turned off of, wait, so did we, keycard system is offline. Everything's unlocked. So what if we set the security system as high as it goes? So now we have a bunch of automatically unlocked doors. So we set it to have as many security doors as it can, and now all those doors will be unlocked. Am I missing something, or is that gonna do that? I think that might do that. It might bite us, but I'm willing to try. So we have to go down 2 to then go over to the west side of the house. So we have to go this way, and we have to hope that stuff leads north, or we're dead again. Items for sale. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2, or the corridor. Let's do the corridor. The nook will put us up. The storeroom is a dead end. The walk-in closet is a dead end. So we have to take the nook. Oh, our coupon book is back. So we have to go up. The only choice we have is the chapel. We have to go through religious taxes. Let's see what we get in this room. The parlor, the bedroom, or the spare room. We could get puzzle. This box is the black box. So that's false. This box is the blue box. So that's false. The box that claims to be black has the gem. Maybe? Yay, we did it. Okay, now we get taxed again. Wait, I see coins. There you go. We get our money back. Rob the church. Nothing bad can happen. We have to take the West Wing Hall or we get nothing. We have to go this way. Courtyard gives us the most doors. So I think we have to take the courtyard. And thankfully we went to the parlor, so we have the gems to do it. Gems. Okay. Drunk redemption. Okay, so that door's locked. Let's see if we can go this way. Commissary that costs a gem, but it will let us go north so we can avoid the locked door. There's got to be something in here, right? We just need a shovel so we can dig. Sale 2 days only. All items 50% off. Day 20 and 21. Okay, what are we looking at? Magnifying glass for 4. A sledgehammer for 8. A sleeping mask for 8, or running shoes for 8. We lose any of this at the start of the day, right? I'm not sure it's a good idea to spend right now. Without a cot, with coats. Commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience, but this is red, so we don't care. So that's false. The commissary will be open. Do we buy a magnifying? I don't know if it makes sense to buy. Like, what would a magnifying glass even do? Let's see what it does. Inspect documents of the estate more closely. Oh, but we have the coupon book, so it costs a little bit less. Okay, that's actually good. I'll take that. Now, let's do the bedroom. Let's gain some steps. Closer look at the pictures. We can't look at the pictures. Yeah, that's how you're supposed to be able to see it, and we just brute forced it because I made a Silk Song joke. That's amazing. We can actually look here. Is there anything secret? Can we look at Grandma? Hi, Grandma. We have an apple. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. And it points up. I think we're going to take the gem. We're going to take the drafting room. Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select 1 to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. So we can redraw inside this room. Weird. Okay, let's go down first. Let's look at what down gives us. The walk-in closet is 4 items, but it costs a gem. But what are the odds that we get a gem back? Let's do it. Cupcake. 10 steps. And 2 gems. So that was just a profit. Ooh. Hello. Who are you? Are you also Grandma? I don't know why I find this insanely silly, but I find it insanely silly. Okay, so we can't go this way anymore. Locked door. Courtyard had a locked door. We couldn't do anything about that. The drawing room has a locked door. I think it's worth it. The spare room, the office. Oh, opportunity to earn and spread gold. Let's redraw once because we haven't used that mechanic yet. Oh no. Oh, that's so bad. Oh wait, no, the boudoir has a door. Okay, we're good. I said I really wished we could see this. Okay, so it doesn't like say the combination right there, but it's definitely that's when they got the safe. 1225 because of Christmas, you think? Christmas saves the day. Number 4. Okay. Ooh. Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marian's disappearance from the public record. It came no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I'm shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Having never had a family name nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did. But for the love of God, do not by that same display of weakness clutch your pretty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid, and must be made to see the color of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. 100 nights! I've done that before! To deny her stories, to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son Simon, your heir, that's us, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Oh no, needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year, Daniel. I think our dad is mad. Daniel's dropping bars in the diss track letter. Daniel's the father and the wife was the niece. Yes, we are Simon. Okay, good to know. Ooh, and we got a letter. Oh, 41 steps. Oh, it's locked again. Do we do this locked door or do we go around this locked door? Oh, that sucks. Okay, I think we have to do the passageway so we can get more doors. That is a big gem expense. Wait, security door. The security doors are off. Oh, that's so perfect. Perfect. Let's see what the other rooms are before we step out of this one. 8 gold. Lose half your steps. Oh, that's brutal. Do we do the rumpus room? Fine, we'll do the rumpus room. We'll get our 8 gold. Hold on. 8 gold. This has to be interactable, right? Oh, it is. This is gonna be cursed, right? There's no way that I put a coin in this and it just doesn't immediately kill us. YOLO, we'll get the clip. Okay.
And as it was foretold, I am awakened of the dropping coin. You find yourself
Oh, it's possessed.
face to face with
It's possessed.
Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear.
He's possessed. Burn the statue.
I see a boy.
What the heck?
A boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something. Something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing.
What is going
Does
on?
not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon.
A rogue moon.
A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find.
You bet your butt I'll find it.
It goes through beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Till the dawn of the following day, I will have
Nothing more to say. I got jump scared by cutting back to the room. Okay. Let's see if we can go here and get a... Oh, we don't have any more keys. So that's why it's just saying locked. Alzara, you freaky. Okay, let's see what's off to the right here. Experimental house features. I don't know what that means. can't see floor plans while drafting in the room, you're more likely to draw red rooms when drafting. I think we put the dark room here so it's out of the deck. That's a horror movie. So we're going to go this way. Let's go to the dining room. Okay, we're in rank 7. So if we can go up one more, a meal becomes active here. Please let this door be open. Please let this door be open. Oh, that's not good. We need this door to be open. It is. We don't have the gems for the office, so it has to be the spare room. And this is very much just a spare room. Okay, it's another roll at a potentially locked door. Oh. All right, if we go back to the dark room, we can progress north. Oh, but it's a security door. So definitely unlocked. Left, middle, or right? Gamba? It's 100% we're gambling. Okay, chat is saying middle. Let's do middle. It has a door. See, this is what I get for opening that trunk. I don't think hats help us. Oh, no. Locked. Okay. So that's locked. That's locked. That's locked. We have 32 steps left. The courtyard's locked too. We can go down from the dark room and maybe we'll get a key. Left. It's a bedroom. We get a gem. Okay, we've been in here before. We've played this game before. We can go down from the rumpus room and maybe we'll get a key. Oh, I think no, down from the rumpus room was also locked. I think we're stuck. We're just done. All right, time to call it a day. Day 3. Will it take 100 days? I hope not. Hi, Peeport. We appreciate you, Peeport. Here we go again. Let's do this one. We could do the actually wait. Parlor right away is awesome. Let's also look at this one right away and see what we get. The Nook. Actually, this is sick. Okay, perfect. So let's get our key. This is slightly step inefficient, but that's fine. We can do our parlor trick. This box is blue. The gems are in a true box. This box is black. Oh, this one's complicated. Okay, this box must be true. This box must be true. Is it 2 truths and a lie? One box which is true, at least one box which is false. These boxes are both true, which means this box must be false, which means the gems are inside this box. Yay, we did it. 2 gems. Heck yes. Perfect. I like this. This is fun. 4 gold or a gem. Let's get another gem. I want gems. We're doing a gems run this time. I don't know if that's actually a thing. Okay, we could get 1 of each, or we could go pantry, face upwards, and get 4 gold. So I think we're going to do 4 gold. Nothing carries over. Each day is new. So banana, and we get our 4 gold. The breaker box. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. I think we do the breaker box and we shut off the security system, and then we can go around. Oh, I'm going for the passageway. Or is it too early to do the passageway and we do the guest bedroom instead? Or do we get the storeroom so we have a key? Because then we'll have to go around to the Nook to make progress. No, let's do the passageway. That gets us back towards there. That's perfect. So this will also connect to the Nook. So that actually saved us a step. Oh, geez. All of that's dead ends now. The kitchen has food for sale, but that points up. So let's do up. Okay, what's our menu? Banana, club sandwich, tomato soup, plus 3 steps, plus 15. I'm going to save this in case I can only buy 1 thing. Pet discovered. There's a cat. There's a cat tied to a red flag, right? So that's got to be the cat food. We've turned off the... Perfect. This is actually... Oh, but we need a gem. Oh, no, that sucks. We need to find a gem. Storeroom. We don't have gems. We can get the West Wing Hall, or we can get a storeroom. Let's do the hall so we can build up. Greenhouse. Oh, I don't have gems. Oh, this is heartbreaking. Wait, has this always been bird picture? Plus 10 steps. Ooh. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. That's really good. The letter preserved. The red letter persisted. Okay, so we've hit some sort of meta progression. We can go around to the hallway and go up from the hallway. I'm going to the closet. We need gems and a key. Perfect. That actually worked out great. Then we can go around to here. Okay, that blocks off the passageway, but I think that's okay. Grandma have a mole? Grandma does not have a mole. So the person who is in the walk-in closet is not the same as grandma. Unless that's not grandma. Who knows? One of them is not grandma. Security. Now we can do that. Now, perfect. We turned off power, so now we can lock in the key card system. We can set it to high, and we can set them to offline mode, unlocked. So, spare room. But we'll come back to that. We don't need to go there first. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, all of these suck. All of these are so bad. Security door, though. This is huge. Please don't be a dead end. Dining room. Exits. Oh, that sucks. So we have a key. We can get to the antechamber, I think. We have the money for it. We can open this door. Oh, it points away. That's rough. Okay, the boudoir. Let's also see what's over here, though. What ding? Why ding? Dinner. Oh, that's dinner. That's good to know. So we can go down to the dining room if we need to. That's actually really useful. Oh, this one's locked too. Safe is open. Let's see if we get a key or something. Or you can definitely get a gem. Okay, do we use the key? We have to try, right? Billiard room, the bunk room, or the wine cellar. The billiard room points up. We're taking the billiard room. Okay, there's some kind of game in here. Okay. Interesting. No. There's a guessing. No. I pushed both. Do I push like do I push 15 again? No. 15. Blue. What's blue mean? 14? Oh, okay. 1913 6 and 3 7 4 and 2 6. No, 6 was wrong. So 15, 14, 6, and in 3 7, 2 and 4, and it's not 6, and I can't press 2. 8. Okay. Is this multiplication? The answer can't be anything higher than 20, right? So let's do it in a way that gives us 20. So 15 minus 11 is 4 times 3 is 12. We got a key. Unlocking a door with a silver key leads to a room with many doors. Ooh, that's actually really useful. So I don't know. Plus, minus, times, divide. Okay. Plus, minus, times, divide. That's good to know. Okay. To a room with many doors. We're even going to use the special keys. Whenever items would be spread throughout the house, they are placed in this room instead. You may draw new floor plans while drafting this room. Drawing room or conference room? Both are going to connect to the antechamber. Which one do we take? Or aquarium? Let's get an aquarium. Why not? Aquarium! Counts for every color of room. Ooh, we got a gem. Okay, that door's locked. No, it's closed. Why is it closed? That's the antechamber. That's where we're supposed to have to go. Oh, it's closed. And we've already blocked off the bottom door, so the only way in is maybe this one. Hi, Azul. There's a storage room. There's like a laundry room. There's a boudoir. And there's like a patio or like a grill. There's outdoors. They went for a picnic. So we can eat this and we'll get a whole lot of steps back. An additional 10 if you have a boiler room in your house. I'm gonna wait because we have the ability to draft a bunch of rooms. Let's see if we can draft the boiler room first. Oh, that's locked. How far down do I have to go? Oh, shoot. I have to go all the way down here to the spare bedroom. This is gonna be brutal. Okay, now I am gonna eat it. Oh, we can draft off of this room. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see. Oh, I'm upset. This sucks. Ooh, magnifying glass. This sucks a little less. Ooh. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marian Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book Swim Bird has been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning the prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. She disappeared, right? This is the person who disappeared. January 27, 86. Swimbird author never considered herself success. She confided, "My son was the one that actually got me to start writing. That's me? I'd always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime. And so as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there." Marigold had elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red. The statement has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed the book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Oh God, okay. Politics mentioned. Publisher and author detained by the Red Guard question. Caleb Manning and his publisher, Philip White, were 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared on a leaked dossier, naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility for the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Okay, so we have a lot of colors. We have white, red, the building's called blue. Now we have black. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, even though the charges were dropped. I don't know if that's the rogue moon necklace or if that's a full moon necklace. It's definitely a necklace of some kind, but I don't know if that's the rogue moon. It's close though. Marigold, which is another color, drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marian Marigold has announced that a split with her long-term publishing partner Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, who Marigold has past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the 3rd prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Manning and White here was seen at the corner, suspicious bag under the waved down a local This is the 3rd major something last year. Is anticipated. Charged by the Crown. Manning was last. The trial begins on Tuesday. Expected to last up to with grand treason. Interesting. No traces discovered of Cinca heiress, but search continues. Okay, this is our mom leaving. Okay, wait. That's not the Rogue Moon. That's a swan. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marian Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 p.m. Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room, Trisdale. Ms. Jones never arrived home, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point. We're seeking information. Priceless... How many more pages? This is the last page. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Are these the gems that we're collecting? Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Ares have broken into one of the crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles. At least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds dredging for clues. Museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had vanished. Although an official registry of lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen was the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Ares, the priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If the rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. Okay, so we're collecting gems to build rooms, right? Our mom disappeared. Black, white, red, and blue are all important colors. And I really wish I had a notebook. Because I would be writing this down. Now we don't see this again. Now we can't see what each... Okay. Corridor is always left unlocked. Let's open that one. Storeroom would give us a key. 1 star, but we need a gem for it. Okay, I know the observatory would help, probably long term. I want this run to be successful. We're getting a key. Coin, key, gem. Cots and coats, and a pawn. A pawn is here. Tag number 10. I don't know what that means. I mean, if all else fails, we can always walk all the way around to one of these doors that are locked. Locksmith or the archive plan? I can't tell. Hidden floor. Okay. Commissary. Tie. Without. What do we have today? I can buy gems for gold. Do I buy a gem? I'm nervous about getting gem rooms. Time. You're right. So M and we have an A. Okay, so that's locked. Or we could go around to that door, which is locked. Since this is blocked and this is blocked, I think the only hope is to get around to this side of the antechamber. I think we have to unlock this door. Well, crap. Okay, freezes your accounts. Gold and gem amounts will not reset at the end of the day and cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. Green rooms do not cost gems to draft. Or we can go with an archived 4 plan that costs 1 gem. I think this is our only chance to try to get to the antechamber. So, hey, okay. This is useful. Freezer's good at the end of the day, but that doesn't help us much now. Security door will just be open. The drawing room or an archived room for 1. Let's do the archived room because the drawing room isn't going to help much. Okay, nursery. So we gain 5 steps. There's a gem. Wait. The Red Prince by Marion Marigold. Okay, so this is the book our mom wrote. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. For the prince had love of all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or crow, so no yellow, no black. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow, so no white. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad. A story he had read in the bath and the bed. And maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. It was a story of a boy who also wore red. And he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And as you may, reader, might already assume, the book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. So the book is about the book. The prince had a love for all things red, the only true color, the prince often said. Okay, so that was the same page, right? Yeah, it's the same page. So the book is about the book. What's the political undertones of the story? I don't get. Potentially like political party colors, maybe. Red drawer. Red door. I don't know. It also seems like it was kind of a sham like arrest. I'm not gonna lie. Red, yellow, black. Blue, yellow, red, black. These are the 4 colors that keep repeating. We also have red rooms, blue rooms, yellow and green and black. Never mind. That all fell apart really quickly. So we're back in this room. Please be unlocked. We can go down to the security room and see if there's any keys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That wouldn't cost us too much. The spare room, the other side of the spare room, we didn't even go into the spare room. That's actually a good point. And then we can go to security. Let's see what's currently in the house's inventory. There's a trunk, which doesn't help because the trunk is locked. So we can't open the trunk with the key, without a key. Okay. Counts as 2 bedrooms, archived, or a dead end. We are starting to hit the end of this run, everybody. Reread the notes. Oh, we're in the East Wing Hall. Okay, reread the notes when you're in there. This is going to cost us a couple steps, but that's fine. The antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required. Wait, until further notice. The antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. But it's a red note. So the antechamber has been locked and access levers are required. What's an access lever? So somewhere there's a lever that opens the room and that's what we've been missing the whole time? Or that's what we're missing now? Please be open. Okay. Well, butts. All right. Observatory gets us a way out and we can hit another star. Oh, and it's already solved. That's good. The twins, the pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. Now, are they added to the entrance hall for just this run or are they there for forever? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It would cost 16 to get all the way down and all the way back to here. Opportunity that requires 2 gems. Whenever items would be spread through the house, they are placed in this room instead. We got to do the archived one. Ooh. Order placed. What happened there? Simon P. Jones, Mount Holly Estate. Dad. Oh my goodness, this is from our dad. Hey buddy, how's it going up there in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing just fine. I imagine... Is it Daniel? I imagine you happy as a clam, perfectly content on the estate with the exploration and the opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage packing the tent. I wanted to try to post this letter before we departed tomorrow so that it had a chance to arrive during your first few days on the estate. But with all the preparations, I'm not sure I'm going to find the time. There's so much I want to say, and I'm sure I'll forget to tell it you Friday night. Sometimes it's easier for me to just jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me right now to come bring you a pillowcase. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. Oh, this is so sweet. I can tell you're really excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after the funeral. Believe me, I know how long Uncle Herbert worked on setting this up for you, and I know from our conversations just how much happiness this final project brought him. So do both of us a favor, be excited. The house is really amazing. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were last up there, and I'm really curious to hear just how much you remember from those summer trips. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer your trip that will be useful to you. Despite my best intentions, I'm sure that on Friday, I'll end up leaving you with a few of my overused cliche expressions when we say farewell. Later, alligator, Dad. P.S. Get some sleep each night and don't spend your time each day playing Dirigiblocks. Did Dad just tell us to not play Minecraft? Never mind, worst dad ever. Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Ravain, to sender, as he is no longer employed with our staff. Did they ever prove he was the one that stole the Baron's mail? More detailed instructions will be sent by email to the address the client has provided. Press any button to activate it blue. Press any button above to activate blue. Wait, those things in the middle I haven't even touched them. Those things in the middle we can touch. Press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th. I didn't even touch these. What do these do? I didn't know that the thing was touchable. I failed on touchability. I think the music is playing because we're screwed. I think the music is playing because we're stuck. We can go to the main hall. Bedroom. Oh, we can't even buy food because we're broke at this point. Entrance hall. There are 2 chests in the entrance hall now. This trunk is locked. Oh, they're locked. Oh, great. 2 locked chests in the entrance hall. That was a waste of steps for no reason. We can go poke the fuse box. You're right. We can go poke the fuse box. Okay. I can go there. That does not do what I was hoping. That makes a purple there. That makes a purple there. Oh, but the purple goes across. Here, we like red, right? Just randomly click all the things. Don't know what that, I don't know what any of that does. Access levers are required to access the antechamber. Okay, every door is blocked or locked. We don't have any keys. I think we call it a day and we do one more run. If it all goes purple, it's got to be something, but let's call it a day and we're going to do one more run.